And I'm sitting in my office finally after 7 weeks.
Yay! Okay, it's April 1st, and this is our first Leaders Zoom call, Elite Leaders. And today is really for the purpose of just saying how amazing y'all did this month. I'm completely blown away. I've not put it on Team Freedom yet, but our total for Team Freedom for the month of March was 241 new joins. That's more than I've ever had, even when we were going Emerald. I was going Emerald 3.5 years ago. So that's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Today, address some issues. I know Team Freedom page is going to be overwhelmed with shout outs. It has been the last few days with iPad earners, shout outs for every person that used an incentive code. So I know the page is super messy with a lot of things that are not information regarding like growing your team, silver, testimonies, all that. But that's okay. That's just the season we're in. So I'll give it another day or so, and then I'll probably go in there and start deleting a lot of things or either turning off the commenting. I'll probably delete the things that say like give away 1 code or 2 codes, and then I'll leave the big announcements like winning the iPad or going silver, rank advancements, but just turn off the commenting. So they stay there. People can still see them, but it won't keep being bumped up to the top of the page. Because this is my thoughts, and this is where we are. Okay, last month, I can't even remember. Let me see. Okay, we had, I'm just speaking of Team Freedom, there was 106 joins in February, and then 241 joins this month. That's 347 brand new ambassadors that are new to Plexus. That is a heck of a lot. Not only do we have many new to Plexus who are people that are brand new, they don't know anything about anything, we also have a double issue here. And this is where I want to get your thoughts. I'm thinking the team page for the next few months really needs to go back to basics. And I need to be posting a lot about getting started with products, trying to get people to a healthier you for community, all the beginning things. So maybe y'all can help me with that. I want to do a lot over this month. So the whole theme of the month is going to be back to basics. I think it has to be with so many new people. I mean, sometimes I think we forget what it was like when we first started, and I hate for new people to be added to the page or join the page and they're completely overwhelmed. So I want to clean it up, make it more streamlined, do back to basics with information about your first step, going silver, how to take your products, product information, even testimonies. Go back to that. So if anybody has anything else you think, if you think that's a good idea, because all of y'all are super smart, and I want to make sure I'm going in the right direction for April. What do y'all think?
I think yes. And in conjunction with that, obviously, because if you're going back to the basics, then it's just going to be a natural thing to develop silvers.
Yes.
And that's where I think we have to plug in, because I know my team alone signed, 159. And out of that, there were so many ambassadors saying that a lot of those are business builders. And even last month, out of the 102 joins, a lot of those were wanting to be business builders. So getting them to silver quick, I really think in the month of April is like a have to.
Yeah. And that brings me to my next point. With 241 ads, that means there is 723 codes. So we have to somehow decide and figure out what ambassadors are going to be using those codes, what ambassadors can want to be giving those codes away. For me, what I did, everybody that I added, except I added one last night, a surprise ad, I've got the ones that want to in a chat group. And I'm just feeding them information about products and checking in and just detox and just a bit, because what we want most of all is for those people to have results. They have results, then, they're going to stick around. Having said that, there's just a twofold thought about it. Like Tammy said, we've added people that want the business, and then we've added people that just want the product. So what are y'all doing specifically? Do you think we need something big, like a big page just for people that want to go silver? I would be fine on doing that, where everybody would contact every single person that they brought in and said, hey, do you want to go silver this month? You've got 3 codes. If you want to go silver, we've got a special page just for you for the month of April to help you go silver. That's just a thought I have. Now, maybe even if it's just a product person that joined for product, but if you tell them, look, if you go silver, your product, you'll make this much money, they might want to be in there. Because I'll tell you right now, Team Freedom page is so big, and I approve almost everything people put because culture is so important to me. And so one, they need to feel like that page is theirs, and 2, I want to see the celebration. A lot of my sideline friends are stopping welcomes, because I'm on a lot of sideline pages. They're stopping welcomes, stopping shout outs, except for rank advancements. And I just hate to do that with Team Freedom. I mean, I see why, because it's real cluttered. They want pertinent information. But if we've got business builders wanting to go silver, what do y'all think? What's the pros and cons of having a page?
I think, hey, this is Angie. I think that, no, I think we need to keep it on Team Freedom, because we might, like the first 2 weeks, I call my person and say, hey, I'm going to add you to this page. You want to be a silver? And she'll say no. But then once she starts seeing it on Team Freedom and she starts saying, hey, what is this? Her life gets less cluttered, and she says she starts loving the products and starts seeing results. And she's going to say, oh, I want to go silver. I want to share this with my mom. Does that make sense? Because I was the same way. You asked me if I wanted to go silver, I would say, and join a silver group. I would have said, no, I don't have time for that. But then that first 2 weeks, I was ready to share.
Right.
So I think that would be, and then it's there for them to, kind of see, and that it's before them. They know what it is.
Right.
Instead of the closed group.
And I want to do that. On Team Freedom, no matter what, I'm going to put back to basics, which is product information, testimonies, and how to go silver. But if we had a page, offer that in conjunction with it, that was just lots of information with videos and lots of videos, just silver, 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 where they can go and use that as resources. I think that's overkill. I think we need both.
Yes, I think we need both. I'm sorry, I misunderstood. Yes, I think we need both.
We need both. Anybody else have an opinion about that?
I think it's a great idea. I wonder if we worded like the page, maybe like what it means to go silver, somehow where we're educating them. Does that make sense?
Yeah. And see, if someone is a really good self-starter, they can just go on the back office and get all that information themselves. But so many people need the hand-holding and need the community, and that's why chat groups work so well. And we might can do this same idea instead of a page just about silvers. Have we ever done that before, Tammy? I think we have. Did a page just about going silver. Instead of doing that, we could each do our own individual chat groups. I mean, that's what I've done anyway. I've got a chat group with my people that have started. And so I'm not really trying to get them to go silver. I'm trying to get them to have good results with products and then introduce them to silver after that. But I'm just saying, if you've got somebody you've signed that's like right off the bat, I'm a business builder, I want to know it all, y'all may have that covered in your own chat groups.
I think personally for the month of April, considering that they're getting handed codes, this is a little bit different than any other month of just let's go silver, let's try to get a business builder up and going.
Right.
Some people may not, number one, understand really what silver is, understand how or what to do with these codes, talking about verbiage, talking about how to reach out to people, ways to share. They're still trying to figure out what the products even are and do. Mm-hmm. So I think a separate, silver focused group with business builders that want to go silver, just a page for the month of April is a brilliant idea. I'm all 100% on board, because I don't know how you're going to get all that information on Team Freedom or Team FlexiPal page, or even in chat groups for that matter. But it's all going to be right there. They can go back in their free time. We can do lives. We could even have some prize giveaways for the first 3 people that hit silver, like really make it exciting. I'm all for that personally. And if you don't do that, I'm going to push that for my team.
You're not doing it without me.
That's how much I think it's important that we do that.
And I agree. You could even do daily lives. If we say it's only for 30 days, we can say it's only for 30 days because most people don't want to commit to something that's 6 months.
Right.
We can say up front, it's only for 30 days, and then we can reevaluate after 30 days. If we want to keep it, we can and restart it. But I thought maybe some cute little name like Silver Focus or something, and then underneath it, no code left behind. I heard that floating around somewhere. But we would need a joint effort. We could do daily lives. We could do, I would so throw out a prize for the first person that made it to silver because I love throwing out a prize for the first person that made it to the iPad, which was Rhonda. So,
and I think the biggest thing is going to be the admin of it. You know, if it's some of us leaders that just say, you know, hey, we're all going to just collaborate together, you know, that way it's not overwhelming for anybody because like anything we know after probably week 2, it just starts, the excitement wears off. We're exhausted. We've run out of ideas. And next thing you know, it was a fuddy-dud page and really nobody, or, you know, you have 2 people out of 20 go silver or something. So I think the main thing is just keep our focus. That is what, you know, our main thing for this month is getting people to silver and just keeping as the admin and the leaders excitement built up so that it keeps them engaged. I think that's going to be the trickiest part.
Yeah. And I think too, on there, we need to have a little bit of product information just to make sure they're having, you know, but ways to reach out. I need to look back and see if we've ever done a page like that. Like Tammy said, we've never had a situation like this where we had 241 new joins that all have 3 codes that are only good till April 15th.
Yeah.
So we need to get it up and running immediately. I don't mind being the head admin on it. If I can just get some help. If you're watching this on the replay and if you would like to help, we need your help. I'll probably, even if you can't admin on it, I'll probably be asking several of y'all to give your silver stories. I think that would be a great idea to do a live every day of how I went silver. You know, I could say, you know, hey, my name is, introduce myself. This is how I went silver, to give people a lot of ideas and get them to thinking about how it's done. So well, I will start putting that together today. If y'all think everybody thinks it's a good idea, if anybody has any negative thing about it, go ahead and say it now, because this is a collaborative effort.
I think it's great. And I think also some of I got a couple people on my team, you know, that won iPads, and this was one of them, she went silver and then she won the iPad. So this would, I think, be a good thing for these people who have suddenly had this boost in their business to even take some ownership in and be a part of. You know, all their people hopefully would be in this group. So then if they are, you know, helping out in whatever little way that they can, then that gives them, you know, just some ownership in it and gives them, I don't know, a feeling of accomplishment or something.
Awesome. And corporate is releasing something today. I forget what it's something. Do you know what it is, Tammy?
Yeah, and it's something for silvers too. Like it's going to help us with this. I just read it. Hang on, and I'll share it really quick.
We got a tool preview yesterday, but I can't remember the exact verbiage of it. But I think it'll be a cute graphic we can use because I think they're calling it In Bloom.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, where's it at? I just read it. Hang on.
We look too.
You guys want to hear something funny while you're looking?
Yes.
Sure.
I have a dream teamer that I've been messaging all month to the point that I was just bugging her. And she messaged me this morning, hey, so sorry. Yes, I want to do the promo. What is it again? I want the 99 way.
Gotta love it.
I was like, Lord Jesus.
Okay, I found it. Here it is. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone who signs in April gets 3 codes for free enrollments. Anyone who goes silver for the first time in April gets 3 codes for free enrollments. And all of the $199 packs will be $10 off.
Wow. That's awesome. More free codes.
And I think all the codes are interchangeable. Like, I think if people have codes and they're not going to use them, just like last month, this month, those new people that joined can give their codes away. So I'll probably start some sort of thread on Team Freedom that is no code left behind. Just put it here if you're not going to use it, to take it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
But I would love for y'all, if you have pencil and paper, one, to brainstorm what our page could be called for the Going Silver for the month of April. Some cute little catchy name. I know several of y'all are really creative, Rhonda, and other people too, coming up with names. She's a good vlogger.
Rhonda.
I want to do it. It's so sad when a sponsor is challenged with verbiage, because I literally told Rhonda, I want to do a shout out to you on your personal page. Can you help me write that?
She did. It's like, I haven't wrote it yet.
I'm sorry.
You're such a dork, and you can write really well.
I just know whatever she writes is like a million times better than what I could write. So why not utilize that? Okay. So we're definitely going to do a group. We're going to get all these people to silver. All these 241 people are getting to silver. And then that means we'll have 900 people in April. It's going to be awesome. $10 off. That's so cool. So that's our main thing that we need to talk about. I will give a shout out to three things. Chat groups. If you don't have your own separate chat group going with your people, you can do that. I'm 100% believe that the reason Tammy went Emerald because it was her foundation of chat groups. If she hadn't had it, she wouldn't have went Emerald, because I wouldn't have been able to pull these people into another group to do this. So
I'll say this about chat groups really quick. Chat groups are what has been the glue that has held my business together the last 2 years. When we've just, been stagnant or spinning our wheels and not really moving in big leaps, for 2 years. Chat groups are what kept my team alive and kept me going and not sliding clear back to Ruby, or even senior Ruby points. We just kept inching our way slowly, but chat groups was the glue that held that together. So that's how important chat groups are.
Yeah. And I'm in a lot, and some of them, I'll be honest, if it's a busy day, I might have 20 notifications and I'm not going to go back and read all of them because you can only do so much. But, there's something else I wanted to say about that. Oh, it's the place where people find community. And I believe if you don't find community during this process, you will not stay. You have to. And I've seen it time and time again. People that ostracize themselves and don't participate, they don't stay. They leave. Another testimony for Facebook groups that I wish Tammy would do a series on Facebook groups, because she taught me so much about working in Facebook groups. I signed yesterday my first ambassador ever out of a Facebook group, and she is a pastor's wife. It's in a pastor's wife group, Bethany. And I started talking to her late in 2017 because I went back and I've just developed this relationship with her since 2017. I mean, it takes a while to develop a social relationship online because she didn't know me, I didn't know her. But when she was ready, she messaged me. And what's so crazy is she lives in Iowa, only like an hour from Rhonda. And I'm supposed to be doing a call with her so I can find out what her goals are. But it does work. And I want to let you know, if you're not working in a Facebook group, Tammy has spent hours upon hours upon hours there building relationships. I pop in weekly and comment and then have developed a few. I work on about 10 relationships from those groups. So you can make it as complicated or as busy or as much work or as much IPA as you want, or you can just say, this is the time I have to devote there. And I have been that second person. This is the time I have to devote there. And it's become fruitful. It has worked. So don't think, I said all that to mean to say this. If you only have a small amount of time to put there, it's still worth it because you're still planting seeds and those relationships are still growing. So,
Datha, I'm in a group, a dog group, a German short hair pointer, because I don't know if y'all have watched me, but we had 26 puppies
yes.
in December. Well, or 24, I'm sorry, every person that bought a doll from me, we Facebook them. They joined my Facebook page. And now I'm going back and checking on the dogs and saying, hey, how's your puppy doing? And we built a relationship. Well, I had a girl join last month from the dog group. So, I mean, we worked. So I was so excited. And I was in the hospital and she joined. So that's the one that I had in the hospital that joined. But yes, I mean, so it does work, but it's just relationship. And I've been talking to this girl ever since, November. And I didn't even reach out to her about Plexus. She saw my post and said, hey, I want to join Plexus. So
she was watching you.
Yeah.
Tammy, whenever you get that series together on how to work in groups.
You know what, Weston? Okay.
Me and Angie can jump on it and do a little live video about what we've learned about working in groups.
I will, yes.
Just because, because you're working in groups, like David said, everybody's perspective of working that is going to look a little bit different because I can pour in more time. So how I work in that is different than somebody that may only have, an hour a week. So I think there's different perspectives that can come from different voices that have done the groups that would be very beneficial and connect with different people on our team. So what I was going to tell you that's really super exciting is my son just sold off his camera and he just bought another camera that is high tech when it comes to making videos. I did a little short testing blurb up in his room with these lights that he's got going, a wood background, all this stuff is really, really cool. And the sharpest, neatest, how do I say it? Not photography because it's live video. Anyway, and editing and everything. So we're going to start working together on creating videos, and Todd's going to be doing some leadership stuff for his business. And then I said, gosh, that'd be cool if I could put some of that over on our, steal some of his stuff for our team. So that could be our first thing that we do. It can be about groups, and I'm just super pumped up. I hadn't even told Dave about that yet. So really excited about it. So it's coming.
That's awesome. What's so crazy is my daughter and son-in-law have that same stuff. They do weddings, and they booked their 15th wedding last week, and their goal was 15 for the year. So last year they did 7. This year they did 15 so far, but I think it'll keep growing. So I just know God's putting that in our lives to help us with our businesses. I may not know that. That's true. Okay, anything else?
I'll mention something else really quick. My team, I've got some incredible leaders, I don't know where they went, Rosemary and Christy, that are heading up a 7-day challenge for I think the 3rd week of the month. And so I don't know, like I said, they just disappeared. I think they were going to open it up. Okay, so are we opening it up to Team Freedom? Or is it Plexi Pals? You guys are in charge, so I didn't want to put words in your mouth.
Right now we're just kind of waiting on corporate. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Tammy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're waiting on to see what corporate's going to do with the, I thought they were going to do something with the Slim or 7-day samples or something like that.
I've not heard anything about that. I just read off a little bit ago what corporate's doing. So it's not that, it's codes and $10 off of $199. So nothing with samples.
Okay. I need to talk to Rosemary. Right now we were just going to do Team Plexi Pals and the Healthier You group. And that's how we were going to run it. So I don't know
Well, Team Freedom's on a Healthier You. So if we're going to hold it on a Healthier You, it would work. But if you're holding it on a separate page and you're wanting to keep it small, we'll talk about that. But Dave, I'll let you guys know if it ends up being Team Freedom or not. We'll talk some more about it.
This is our first, so
yeah.
Anyway,
what is it going to be? A 7-day trial with certain products?
Yeah, Slim.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, if it works out, I'd love for you to hold it nationwide.
Nationwide.
It works out. But whatever's best for y'all, of course.
And then Rhonda, I'm sorry, what, Christy?
I said, Tammy is forcing us to do this, David. She's like taking us out of the nest. So Rosemary and I are over here trying to fly.
We're trying to get her wings going.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Fly. Hey, date there. Rhonda and I too. I'm getting delirious. Had talked about doing a new ambassador boot camp, Zoom. So it was just coming up with a date. So that can be Team Freedom wide. Also, we'll open it up to everybody. She and I were going to host it and just hit on, a few very important points that a new ambassador who wants to work the business can tap into.
Yeah, we can also plug that silver page, the silver group, at the time of that Zoom.
Yeah.
When are y'all doing that? Do you have a date yet?
No, we're coming up with that.
Awesome.
Hopefully within the next week or so.
Okay, awesome. Okay, well, it is 10:30. So my grandson has already called me this morning and said, Dita, can you bring me some ice cream and M&Ms?
Breakfast.
He's at my mom and dad's this morning. So I guess that's what he's going to be eating for breakfast. So I have to go get ready and go get ice cream and M&Ms.
Oh, hilarious.
Hey, that's cheaper than Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Mom calls me and says, Mimi, I want Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, he wants that too. So, okay, so remember to give me some names. I'm going to spearhead this silver group with as many of you that will help me. So one, if you will help me, shout out on Elite Leaders and say you will help me admin that page 5. And we'll probably do a call really quickly, or either we'll work it out on there, who does what, as far as posting, some lives, but I'll spearhead trying to organize that. So if you'll help me, let me know. And then if you have a cute name for it, let me know. So that's it. And this is recorded, so I'll get it up. And Bethany, can you stay on here for just 1 minute? Thank you. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Let me stop this.